Hey, this is Erica Chakowski with DevOps.com. I'm out here in San Francisco for DevOps Enterprise Summit 2015. I'm talking with Sam Fell. He is with Electric Cloud, and you're going to be running a cool panel today, talking a little bit about automation and service delivery. And one of the things I wanted to talk to you about is what your favorite case studies, actually talking to customers, seeing people do these things right, what your favorite automation case studies are. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure, thanks Erica. Hi everybody. So the panel today, actually we have a bunch of different folks who are using automation to change what is normally considered to be a chore in their company, which is getting software out of the developer's hands and into a production environment, turning that chore into a competitive advantage by automating things. And so we have folks from Intel. One of the big problems that folks are having right now is with testing. How do you create a pipeline that automates all that testing? Well, Intel, when they test their software, they have to test their software for these chips. They do all these different regression testing. It was taking them days to be able to get those environments set up and then do the testing. And so they automated that, and now they're able to do that in hours, right? So if you think about that from a flow perspective, from a feedback perspective, the developers are getting what they need a lot quicker. And the end of the day, the software that's coming out on these chips is much higher quality, which is what Manish Agrawal was looking for from Intel. So that's a great case study. I believe you've already spoken with Darnell from Quicken Loans. Another great example of folks who are using automation to help deliver that software to production in a very consistent, very predictable manner, so that the experimentation that you're running when you're advancing or evolving your product, you can evolve your product in such a way that the only changes that you're putting into production, the only thing that's different are your product changes. Everything else is the same. So from a scientific sort of method, that's the control. Everything else is the control.
Consistency is key, it sounds like.
That's right.
What would you say are some of the biggest challenges that people are running into when it comes to actually getting the most out of automation these days?
So, good question. The CTO, Anders Wahlgren, I'm sure you'll be speaking with him as well, he always talks about doing anything in an agile way. So when you're trying to adopt agile, he says you should adopt agile in an agile way. When you're trying to do continuous delivery, you should do continuous delivery in an agile way. And with automation, it's the same thing. You want to find, you treat it like a product, you have a burn down list of all the different things that you think are most important to hit on, and you find the ones that are the most impactful and you do those first. The time then that you get back by automating those tasks frees up time for you to start focusing on the more minute sort of tasks that aren't maybe taking as much time, but still could be beneficial to have them automated.
Makes sense, definitely. Well, thanks, Sam. I really appreciate your time, and good luck at the rest of the show.
Thanks, Erica.
Thanks.
Thank you.